My name is Rachael, and I am the founder and head chef of Abadeers, which is a pop-up eatery located in Greensboro, Alabama. And I'm also the founder of a nonprofit called Black Belt Food Project. I grew up in the Alabama Black Belt in a town not too far from where I am now, called Demopolis. This area is known as the Alabama Black Belt originally due to its rich, fertile soil that existed in the area, but the term has evolved over the years to reflect the deep roots of the African American population that existed in this region since the early 1800s. My mom was born and raised in Egypt and moved to the United States when she was 28. So I grew up with a mix of very Southern and very Egyptian cuisine in the kitchen. It was this fun sort of distinct difference between two very different cultures and cuisines. I always had this sort of like vision of doing something food-based and, like maybe running a restaurant or something like that. So in 2020, I started Abadeers, which is the pop-up eatery, and it is a mix of very traditional North African food, light baked goods, light fare, things like that, and then my take on what I say are more wholesome, more natural, less heavy version of those dishes. I don't say healthy, I don't say unhealthy and things like that. We're just trying to allow people to experience food in a different way. I make these little pita pockets that are actually a sourdough pita bread and stuffed with lots of different veggie fillings, like there's a braised spinach with onion and sweet potato and kale. When people come to the table, they always say, oh, a bakery, I shouldn't be eating this. It's like I'm trying to stay away from these things, but I always have to assure people, you can actually feel good about the foods that you're eating when you come to the table. In the Alabama Black Belt, we lack access to everyday resources, one of which is better food options. Here in Greensboro, we only have access to one grocery store. So in a very short amount of time, Abadeers became extremely popular, and it made me realize that there is an actual need for something different here, that people want access to different food options, to better food options, but I also wanted to ensure that the food I'm creating is accessible to people in the community. So a year later, I started Black Belt Food Project, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. We focus on food education and food access. We offer cooking classes, fresh produce pickups for the community that feature locally sourced organic produce from nearby farmers and producers. We offer community lunches for the greater Greensboro area. It's my hope that our efforts of our nonprofit to spark a drive for positive change for our residents. We're hoping to reshape the way people see and experience food, which will ultimately reshape the way they interact with their own community and the world around them.
I have to tell you, our friends at Wonderful Seedless Lemons, Wonderful Seedless Lemons, they're actually seedless lemons. Anyway, they heard about your program, all the great work you do, and they are gifting you $10,000 to keep on helping your community. That's pretty good, huh?
Rachel, oh my gosh,
No, seedless lemon people. Thank Wonder.
Seedless lemons, thank you. Oh my gosh, I will
Wonderful
definitely be
seedless. I know, it's crazy, right?
Rachel, thank you so much. You don't know how much that will help us out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
What a generous, lovely gift from Wonderful.
That is. I am so grateful. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Wonderful Seedless Lemons. You're forever my number one.